shut the door all game long. And with this home crowd on his side, they'll be going wild, but that's a big if.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center.
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
Scott is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. So a bit of a rocky start there. Now into the box, Ben Holcomb singled in his last at-bat. Hard liner to center field. And that's in there, base hit. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
He's got it. To second for one. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side. And stepping in, Ben Holcomb. He doubled his last time up. Now here's a drive out to right center field.
Make a turn, go, make a turn.
So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
At the plate now is Corey Dickerson. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at
going,
least.
you're going,
so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
And not in time as the run scores. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. It's now a 5-2 game. Stepping up is Jalen Ortiz. Struck out in his last trip to the plate. Softly hit to short. Reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jalen Ortiz. He bounced out last time up. Drilled on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Bailey Falter is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 70, Bailey.
First offering. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a liner. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The 0-2 home. Fastball swung on and missed for the first down.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on.
So the next to bat will be Jalen Ortiz. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Ground ball left side. And that's through for a hit.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s.
Now to bat, Ben Holcomb. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
No balls and 1 strike.
Come on, big guy, one time. There you go.
This ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. He makes the catch, and they move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over. And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish. The Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Eric Ullman earns his first win of the season. Jonathan Loizaga was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the second of 3 to Manuel Vizcaíno, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of a home faithful on opening day. Yeah, Matty, I know it's a long season, but they were able to win the opener, and nothing would be sweeter if you could get in your car today and drive home 2-0. This is a big game. This is a nice little momentum either way. Another win here, and they're going to be feeling great about where they're at. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Hit in the air down the right field line. Ortiz gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. So no runs here on a base. Ready now is Larry Scott.
The center fielder, Larry.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded slowly to the left side. He's got to hurry. And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, errors are never welcome. But to make one with 2 outs in the first.
New inning set to get underway. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Ben Holcomb. And it's fouled away.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Hit high and deep out to straightaway left.
Go, go.
And that is off the wall. He hit the corner and tries
Pick
for
up the ball,
third.
stand right here. On the bag,
He'll
on the
make
bag.
it into third base with a leadoff triple.
This thing had a chance to get out of here as it headed deep to left center, but it stays in the park, banging high off the wall. The runner has to play in front of him, so he sees they're going to have some trouble getting it back in, and he motors around second into third for the triple.
And they'll only be able to get the out. Now at the plate is Andrew Knapp as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. Ready with the 0-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Ben Holcomb.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them. But I'm looking for them to show me something right here. Maybe they get back in this game. Maybe they don't. But I want to see what kind of at-bats they put together. This is where you have to lock in as a team. Every guy has to go up to the plate and have a good, productive AB to get this team going.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
Here's a pop-up now. Padilla is under it, and he's got it for the first down. Now it'll be Corey Dickerson.
Now batting, left fielder, Corey Dickerson.
Ready with the 0-2. Hit on the ground toward the left. Scooped up. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that. And
next to dig in, Kevin Velasco. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. Striding forward now is the DH, Wyatt Matheson. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit weakly back to the mound. 0 over to first, and that retires the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Into the box, Ben Holcomb. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
There's a saying amongst the offense, Dan, anybody can get 3 hits in a big league game. It's that 4th one that separates you.
We're talking about he's having a good week in one night. Can you imagine 4 hits in one game? I'd say he's having a pretty good day.
Digging in next, Corey Dickerson. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. 10-2 the final in this game. Lehigh Valley took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jojo Romero claims the win out of the pen, his first.
1 error. They left 12 men on base.
Time for baseball of the minor. Now at the plate, here is Ben Holcomb. He was a perfect 4 for 4 in last night's game. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
Ball 1. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. Coming feeling good as they're 2-0 to start the new year.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They've really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
And that'll get down for a base hit. And the throw will go to second as they get the force out. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Ji-Man Choi. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Runner goes for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. So now here is Corey Dickerson looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. And a double steal try here. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. And the runner will score from second. A leap, but he can't rein it in. It's off the wall. He pulls into third safely as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play. And now in the box, Jalen Ortiz.
Batting 6. The right fielder, Jalen.
On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The tag gets 1. On to first, and they get the double play. Stepping in next, Ben Holcomb. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Okay, let's go, kid. One time right here.
The windup and the 0-1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Ortiz gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Jorge Padilla. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready with the 0-2. And this is on the ground is short. Could be 2. Reined in. There's 1. Out. On to first. And for the second time in 3 innings, they've bounced into a double. Stepping in once again is Ben Holcomb. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made, and here comes the runner from third. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. So now into the box is Ben Holcomb. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
Here we go. Easy right here.
And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. And this evening's contest comes to a close, 5-3. In
You can only control what you can control. We hear that all the time. You cannot control who else the organization has at your position, and you know that better than most.
Yeah, no, I do. I know I was come up in the minor leagues. I had a coach tell me, Jeff Datz, he told me, hey, I know you got Richie Sexton in front of you, who ended up hitting 350 big league home runs, and Jim Thome, who's one of the greatest players of all time, 612 homers. Those were the two guys ahead of me when I was coming up in the minor leagues. And I remember Jeff Datz saying to me, he goes, you know what, Case? Control what you can control. If you hit and you keep hitting, they're going to have to do one of two things. They're going to have to call you up or they're going to have to trade you. And they called me up and then traded me. So the two things worked out good. I got called up and then I realized Jim Thome was there and they traded me to the Reds and I had, end up going to a few All-Star games with them. So it was a great thing. But at the end of the day, for all players out there, you can only control what you can control, and that's going out and putting up numbers.
Welcome to MLB the Show.
He's out. You're out. First base.
Now to the plate, Ben Holcomb. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. So they go down without a whimper here. So stepping in is Austin Listy. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Now a changeup hit on the ground to shortstop. He's got it. Throw is in time for the first out of the second. Digging in will be Ben Holcomb, trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Come on, guys. Get your pitch up there.
He's set and the pitch. Swung on and missed that time. It's 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Here comes the 1-1. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. Gone!
Well, this is what makes...
Digging in, the switch hitter, Andrew Knapp. He collected a base hit his first time up. Runner goes. Pitches a cold strike. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the... So here's the cleanup hitter, Kevin Velasco. He flew out in his last AB.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Ben Holcomb will stride in, but first we take you back to the third as you take another look here at his two-run homer that had him rolling early on. High in the air out to center field. Scott is there. One pitch, one out. And now Stuart Fairchild. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Bounce it to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step. Next up is Ben Holcomb. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he misses again, 2-0.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. From the stretch. Driscoll leads off first with one away. Swing and a liner. In there, a base hit. Now a long throw to third. And he's safe.
He beat it up.
Next will be the designated hitter, G-Man Choi. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Well hit on the line, and that'll get down into left center field. And the second run is in. It's now a 5-1 game.
Yeah, nowadays the number crunchers would call that a... Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
Carlos, you played in AAA on your way to the majors, and I got to think, as a fan, it's got to be so exciting being right on the doorstep, knowing that one big performance could elevate you to the show.
Ben, you're absolutely right. You know that you are just a step below the major leagues, and that if you perform, you will get the call, but that could add pressure to you. So you have to be very careful as a player, and you have to keep your emotions in check and still think about the process and not get too far ahead of yourself. That was one of the keys for me. Just stay in the present. Everything else will take care of itself.
is rain in the area, but we've been given the go-ahead to get this one started. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Worcester Red Sox and the Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Riders. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next.
Scranton Wilkes-Barre Rail Rider.
Jackson Kowar will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
That's ball 4. He's out.
Next, here is Ben Holcomb. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Got him fishing that time, 0-1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. They come in hoping not to fall too deep into an early season hole as they're just 1-5 to start the new campaign.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Yeah, Matty, I know they dropped the first 3 games of this road trip, but you got to find a way to shower it off. I always said that when I left the field after I took that shower.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the 3rd out.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Next to hit, Ben Holcomb. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. Now here's the first offering. To short. Right to him. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 2 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 3 innings complete. Worcester's out on top, 3-1. Next to hit is Ben Holcomb. Base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second.
Hey, come on now, 1 time right here.
From the stretch. Fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Yeah, the rain's starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield, around the mound, and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. And I can't anticipate this going on very much longer. This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Down the 3rd baseline. Scooped up. Oh, but it's thrown away at second. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw. So you can mark that one down as an E5, and I bet he'd like to have that one over. Next, it'll be Ji-Man Choi. He grounded out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as this last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they can certainly roll too.
Next up, Corey Dickerson. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point.
Dickerson.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Decker is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out. So next to bat will be Poijun Park. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. In the air out the straightaway left. Decker able to track it down for the 3rd out. So it winds up being a run on. Striding in is Webster Rivas. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. On the ground is short. This could be two. Reined in. Throw over to third here. And there's one down now. On to first, and they get them both. So next to hit is Nick Decker. Runner in scoring position with two gone. Here's the 2-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. And he was thinking about third, but instead he'll throw to first.
Hey, tough play on a nice forehand.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Ben Holcomb.
1-0.
First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Looking up is the center fielder. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing
And now here is Ben Holcomb. He's got one hit in 4 at-bats. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base. He has a game plan every time he comes to the plate. Let's see how this one plays out.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Bristol rounds third and is digging for the plate. He comes across to score as they extend their lead to 2. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Next, it'll be G-Man Joy. Blasted a solo homer last time up. He's running. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Up next, Corey Dickerson. And they're runners at the corners now.
Runner.
1-1. Runners on the move for second. Lifted down the line in left. And that will fall as he comes through. It's a base hit. In to score, the runner from third. The tag, and they'll get him at second. And with that, the side... Now to the plate, here is Jaron Duran. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. Left side. Scooped up. On to first, and that's your ball game. 8-5 tonight. The Rail Riders jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Miguel Pereira claims the win out of the pen, his first. Edgar Alaniz hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From our partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
future stars. So here is Ben Holcomb. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Now a ball hit in the air to straightaway left. This is carrying well. Out of here.
There are certain guys in every lineup.
So now to the plate, Benji Bellamy. 1-1 home. Hard hit ball to short. Reined in. And there are two away now. Now into the box, Ben Holcomb. He hit a two-run homer first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
Back up the middle. And that's through for another base hit. They'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
The designated hitter.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. A base hit in his first trip.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Next to stand in is Corey Dickerson. He singled first time up.
Yeah, just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much.
Well, the side is retired as they make the play. At the plate now is Jarren Duran. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit back up the middle. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here, no errors. One. Stepping up is Nick Decker. He flew out in his last AB. 1-1, here it comes. Hit weakly on the ground to short. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. And stepping in, Ben Holcomb. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Hard on the ground toward short. And that's through into left, a base hit. Driscoll rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate. And they lead now by 4. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Ji-Man Choi, who dropped a sacrifice bunt in his last plate appearance. Swing and a miss, and that's a much-needed first out there.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Now at the plate, Benji Bellamy singled in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the... Now to bat, Ben Holcomb. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. First pitch on the way. And this one's in the dirt. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. And he fouls this one off.
Here you go.
The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. So it's no runs, no hits. So the next to bat will be Nick Decker. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. Barehanded for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Ready now is Ben Holcomb, and he's got a chance to bring in the winning run. Question is whether they'll even pitch to him. Lay off the fastball here in the good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the...
Ouch, that one hit him.
Take your base.
Chance to walk it off, and now here is Ji-Man Choi. The winning run stands at second base. Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be two? To second for one. On to first, a double play. Minor League Baseball on the... So now here is Braden Bishop. Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. The Worcester Red Sox took the lead in the...
When you had times when you were going great on the mound but not at the plate, did it ever start to get in your mind when you were on the mound? Did the struggles bleed over at all?
You know, you try not to let it bleed over, and that's the struggle, because you care so much and you want to contribute, you want to do well, but ultimately you got to keep them separated. Offense is offense and defense is defense. And a lot of times, you know, like, I would struggle at the plate, and it's like, oh, I'm going to bring it because I want other hitters to struggle right now at the plate. And so it fires you up a little bit, right? Because, okay, I didn't do it at the bat, but, oh, good luck, because I'm throwing heat now. I'm bringing it. I'm going right at these hitters, challenging them. So, you know, use it to motivate you, but not to get you down, you know. And luckily you have both sides. So you're struggling at the plate. All right, I'm going to be the best defensive player that I can be today. Make up for it.
A player receives advice about the refining of his game.